Good evening. This is CTV News for Tuesday, January 15th. I'm Denise Douglas. So glad you could join us this evening. Well, topping our news tonight, residents continue to dig out from the area's first big snow of 2019. The county says it has plowed about 95% of primary and secondary roads. In Prince George's, allowing most people to get out and about this morning. Paulette Jones says Public Works employees have been working 12-hour shifts. And with more snow in the forecast later this week, it doesn't look like the workload will decrease anytime soon.
We're in touch with AccuWeather, and we're monitoring the next event we expect, I believe it'll be Thursday, and that may be a mixture. I believe they're calling for maybe more of a significant event on Sunday into Monday. But in any event, we're prepared. As we wind down this event, we're ramping up for the next event. So if there's a pre-treatment or, replenish of our salt, we'll be prepared for the next events as they come about.
Oh, well, that's good to hear, huh? If you have any questions about the snow removal process, you can call the county's 311 hotline. Meantime, school is back in session for county students. The Prince George's County school system today operated on a 2-hour delay schedule. This was the scene at Glenarden Woods Elementary this morning. Parking lots and sidewalks were cleared of snow before buses arrived in order to ensure a safe arrival for staff and students. Many parents opted to drive their kids to school. Meantime, the school system says all evening activities have been canceled. With the partial shutdown of the federal government dragging on, the state's Board of Revenue Estimates says it's taking a toll on Maryland's economy. Officials say some 172,000 Marylanders are impacted by the impasse. The BRE says each missed biweekly payroll results in $778 million in lost wages, which translates to more than $57 million in lost state and local income tax revenue.
Now that doesn't take away from the cash flow issue. The majority of Americans, regardless of middle-class income, live paycheck to paycheck. So there are certainly cash flow issues rippling through the livelihoods of their families, which then, of course, impacts the businesses that they frequent. So the grocery stores, the small business owners.
Meantime, the Comptroller's office is announcing some help for federal workers. The Peter Franchot plan covers federal contractors, furloughed employees, and those working without pay and who are making payments on taxes they owe. Qualified persons may be granted reduced or suspended payments while the shutdown drags on. Government attorneys urge a federal judge in Maryland to throw out a lawsuit against the U.S. Census Bureau. The suit claims inadequate funding and staffing will lead to a massive undercount of minorities during the next census count in 2020. Prince George's County joined the NAACP last March when it sued the Bureau and President Trump after it operated without a permanent director for months and a hiring freeze limited its ability to fill staff vacancies.